Hey everybody, hi. What's up, guy? No, hey, what? It's Dying Light. It's time to play some Dying Light 2, which is out this week. And I have been playing some chunk of it. Let's call it somewhere. I should look somewhere around 10-ish hours. I've been doing a lot of side stuff, and so this is a sort of game where you get into it and then suddenly realize, oh, it's still giving me tutorial stuff. The prologue stuff is so long and so drawn out. There's just a pacing problem, I think, with the early parts of this game, in a way that is just it just makes the whole game feel very slow. And there are opportunities you see in the world for cool parkour stuff that you kind of don't really get to do because you haven't jumped around enough to earn enough parkour points to. I got wall running, and so that I have not only used it like once, but it seemed like it was a good thing to have. So you have your combat skill tree, your parkour skill tree. You'll earn points for doing stuff in a Tony Hawk's Underground sort of twist. As you fight, you earn combat XP. As you jump, you earn parkour XP. So maybe you need to do like a Skyrim or like a Dark Messiah Mind Magic did it too, right? Where you just like, I'm just gonna jump around and freaking earn points. But they also have stamina and health requirements. You find upgrade items in the world. For every 3 that you find, you get to choose whether you want to spend it on a stamina upgrade or a health upgrade, which then increases the amount of stamina or health that you have, and also opens up the different parts of the tree a little bit further. You see here, there I need 160. Here I need 200. At the bottom here I need 260. Got it? Also, there's immunity. Immunity goes up whenever you spend a point in either. I don't think I like this part of the game. But we'll get into that. You're asking, I see in chat, we're doing this live in case you're watching this later. Yes, you do use the right bumper to jump. You do not use A to jump. A heals or uses an item from your inventory, which is a choice. Let's see here. Okay, you can craft stuff. You can modify weapons. They have slots. I've put electricity onto this hammer. I don't have a ton of opportunities or a ton of different mods here for this yet. Because the currency you need to buy blueprints and stuff like that is hang on, where am I? Oh, I'm in the home base. Let's just get out of the world at night here. Let's go to the map and figure out what we're gonna go do. Nighttime is dangerous. Daytime is less dangerous. And there are some things you can only really do at night, or they kind of say like, hey, you should really only do this at night. It seems like you could try to do some of them. But there are going to be just more enemies and stuff there. Most of this is just like kind of whatever side stuff. And it's like, go loot a location, and it'll be less filled up at night, and you'll get a bunch of stuff that you don't really need. Craft parts, who cares? Valuables, who cares? Valuables, who cares? Craft parts, who cares? Valuables, who cares? This is all okay. That's level 4, so we're not gonna be able to really do that. That's level 2 side quest. We could probably go over there and do this. 1,500 fist points. I almost want to just go back to daytime and just start in the day, but I don't know. Let's hold down the A button to track it. There's a lot of I know a lot of people don't like the mouse cursor sort of thing, but for me the other thing is like, why do I have to hold down A to track? Like, why is that a hold and not just a tap? Come on, what are we doing? Okay, we're in the bazaar. My name's Aiden. I don't have any iconic gear of any kind. You do, get different inventory. That's my guy. In the opening parts of the game, you get bitten, and then that sets up this situation where you can only be in the darkness for so long before you turn, and you have different items you can use to mitigate that. You see that top meter with the skull on it. That will start to count down as we get out, get away from UV light and get away from stuff like that. Okay, we're going this way. We want to not be on the ground because that's where the zombies are.
Aiden, something's up. Susie, you there? Sophie, we're under attack.
What?
What? Susie, what's going on? It was a trap. Run! Fuck. Susie, Ralph, Aiden, hurry. They've got all the crystals, everything we have.
What? Oh, I think that's for the main story quest for this thing, which I shouldn't do at night. I don't need to do that at night. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do that right now. We're going to do a nighttime thing because it's nighttime.
Hey,
that
I'm listening.
That's Aiden. I've just been offered an extremely shady deal, but maybe it'll turn up a lead on Lucas.
I need more than just leads, Aiden. Whatever it is, check it out.
Will do. Over and out.
there's probably a survivor or somebody down here that we could save. But there's a bunch of howlers down there, and they start the chases, the GTA style chases that make you have to hassle with all of that, and I just don't want to do that right now. I don't know what this icon is here that's 9 meters away, so we're gonna go check that out. So far this game has been a lot of me like looking at things on the map and going like, I don't want to do this. Okay. Oh, all right. Infected trophy unique. So those trophies that you get off the special infected are the things you use to upgrade your blueprints. And we'll recharge our meter here by standing near some UV light. This is like, that's been my thing with the game, is it's been a lot of like looking at the map and going like, no, and kind of running around and doing a bunch of side stuff, and then kind of reluctantly doing the main missions, and not really loving that stuff either. This is something that I assume, like, after you play for another 40 hours and jump around a bunch, that you'll be able to get a running slide or something that lets you slide under those instead of having to stop and duck and go. That's just stuff that shouldn't be on an upgrade tree. That's stuff that should be part of your game to make it fun, or within the first hour or something. It's not. It takes a little bit of getting used to. Just the jumping and the parkour, the how to climb, how to what is your range with your jumps and climbing and stuff like that. It's a little finicky, and so you kind of do want to spend a little bit of time with it. And sorry, I'm just gonna. We've been standing out here a little bit. I'm gonna recharge and run in the direction of this thing that we highlighted earlier. Okay, we need to drop down here. Nope. No. See, that was a case of like I was trying to walk off one ledge, but it went too far for some weird reason. That's kind of the other thing, is it wants some first-person precision in its jumping in some cases, and the jumping is not good at that. It feels like it should be a little more magnetic to some platforms, especially in cases where you're like, I had to jump and jump again, and then jump again. With these tiny platforms you're trying to land on, smaller than these, like say like half the height, half the length of this. Did I manually catch that? I mean, I was holding down the jump button the entire time, and yes, I believe if I had not held down that button, I would have fallen to the ground. Someone in the distance talking about how they don't want to die. Let's see. Oh, hey, we could wall run for the first time. Look at that. We stop and duck and crawl and go.
You can't let this happen to me.
Okay, here. I'll give you an item, and you'll give me some XP. And then you'll stand up and slowly give me another item.
My life.
Yeah, no, my clock is ticking down here. You gotta, I only got like 5. Okay, yeah, fire resistance booster. Thanks, dude. I'll get right on that. Wait, where's the thing we highlighted? Where the hell's the thing we highlighted? Was that it? No, right? Oh man, if I didn't come all the way over here just to give a guy a thing, right? All right, let's see. Pull out our binoculars, see if we can see anything else. So remember Mad Max? Everyone loves Mad Max, right? The video game. Remember how you had to climb the tower with the balloon, and then you could look around and highlight stuff on your map, and that was how they did the Assassin's Creed thing? In this game, they just let you do it wherever. You pull out your binoculars and look around, and it'll highlight stuff on your map. Okay. Well, what? Okay, there's another unknown location right here that's pretty close. Let's go over there and kind of see what there is to see. Oh, is it a metro station or something? See, this should just... I shouldn't have to do this. Come on. Okay, unlock fast travel, but it says activity... Okay, I'm going to try and do this because I'm not sure that I can. The implication with the lock next to it makes me wonder if I even can do this. Okay, I should have... Oh, that doesn't... Okay, no, I cannot do this, I think. I don't think there's a way in here. So that's... Maybe a gameplay thing needs to happen first, and then you can unlock the fast travel points. Oh, is there an enemy up here? Hey, there's a guy up here. I'm gonna heal here. So yeah, you know, I have not, you know, for a game that they're like, it's 500 hours, you know, I will grant you, you know, 10 hours is not 500. But at the same time, I feel like I've spent quite a bit of time with this game, and there's just still a bunch of stuff that just is not open or... Oh, that was dumb. Get off me. Gotta back off, let my stamina recharge. I can hold down for a heavy. That was... Even holding down for a heavy is something you have to unlock. Fuck you. Out of here. Use UV shrooms. You find a bunch of glow-in-the-dark mushrooms that will, you know, recharge a piece of your immunity. Here, we'll use one. I have 21 of them. And it just adds a little bit more time to your clock. So that's how you kind of mitigate it. You kind of stock up on items and then go out at night to cause trouble. And you look for, you know, friendly spots with UV lights. That you see one on the map over here, over in that direction. Which, oh, get off me. I gotta go. I don't want trouble. This is not... Okay, this is... I don't want to go on the ground. Okay, we're going to go down here. Here. And then make that jump. Oh, that's awkward. And then we're going to climb up this. And you'll see, like, as I'm hopping around, I'm getting... up there in the upper right corner, I'm getting parkour XP. And so when they have these side missions that are like, you do this and you get 500 XP, it's like I can jump around on buildings for a while and get 500 XP. Like the XP you need to actually level is so extreme. It's not fun. Oh, is this... Wait, is this light? Okay, this light is down here. I need to actually go in. Wait, where was that door? Here it is. I've got a magic key. It's a story thing you get at the very beginning of the game. The guy's like, take this key! And then now I can open doors. Okay. So. There's a safe zone we've already unlocked. Dark Hollow, loot source. Valuables are pretty much just things you sell for money, which is, you know, that's useful. But, like, I need... the currency I want are those infected trophies. Where do those even show? Where do those... It's probably in the backpack? Yeah, here we go. So I need, I think 5 uncommon trophies to get the first upgrade that'll upgrade my blueprint. I'm going to upgrade the medicine blueprint because I figure that's probably pretty useful. And then I can build throwing knives and lockpicks and Molotovs and stuff like that. Like, it's hey, did you play Dying Light 1? Hey, did you play a Bethesda game? It's got that lockpicking mini game. It's got that style of melee combat, and you unlock things like, even heavy attack is something you have to unlock on the skill tree. I unlocked a ground pound, which I haven't done yet. I just unlocked that last night. Perfect, hey, a perfect parry that will stagger an enemy. That's by default, but if you want it to like move a little slower so that then you can do this weird drop kick vault thing, which is a very awkward, like you hit RB to jump and then hit RT right as you're vaulting over the enemy to make it happen. And I get it wrong every single time. I'm finding the controls to be just awkward enough, jump on the right bumper, well, the thing I actually want to unlock in the combat tree after that ground pound is not the air kick. It's the thing you get after the air kick. So I have to get the air kick, and then I can go down here and I can get just a straight up drop kick. I want to drop kick dudes. Like, look at that. Textbook form drop kick. All right, where are we going? What are we doing? We're not going to do any. We're gonna do some more nighttime stuff, and then I'm gonna go do this story quest. Which the story stuff, it feels like it's building up to the part where you can make decisions. You see little elements of like, okay, let's see. There are windmills in the environment, and these are towers that you climb. Like an open world game. What's Captain Howdy asking, what's the most interesting choice I've made in 10 hours? Like, none. There have not been 0 choices so far, I would say. It's, there's stuff like, oh, I can leave you to die or I can take you back. Like that, I guess, like that. But nothing that seemed like world building or anything like that. So some of these windmills will be tied to structures nearby, and it implies that you can assign those structures to a faction, and that you eventually are like, it seems like the decision you're making is like, hey, do you want to give it to the cops or do you want to give it to the people? And then the people are also fucking anarchists that seem like they can't get the job done, and it's hard to trust, you don't exactly trust them to. So it's like, hey, the military guys sure do fucking suck, but everyone's alive, I guess. And do I want to give the power to the people here, or do I want to, let the pigs run it? I hit what? Oh, did we just get to daytime? Did I just naturally get to daytime? Okay. Well, all right. Sure. I thought that me choosing that quest suddenly just made it day. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to use one of these. Okay. All right, daytime.
Set me free and I won't say a word.
Is this nearby? Survivors rarely give you anything. I don't know. I just don't really feel like any of these side quests are good, or like that they're giving me anything of use. Okay, that's too far of a drop. Maybe I can drop to this. You have a little bit of air control. That's a little bit too far. Let's try this ground pound from. Okay, jump, and then hit that, and then... Okay, we did it. So that's the little vault kick thing. Oh, there was this fucking guy is calling in reinforcements with his stupid drum thing. Fuck you. Also, there are zombies. Kind of a lot of them, too. I wonder if that's a factor of naturally going from night to day. If you get... Just like it takes time for the zombies to kind of clear the streets. Because this is kind of a lot to be out here during the day. Come on. Wind up on that power attack's pretty harsh, just in terms of the time it takes for it to happen. And yeah, go ahead and attack that zombie while I bash your fucking skull in, idiot. Yeah. Oh, well, didn't aim right. Ah. You also have a dodge. I can dodge out of the way of some of this stuff. Ah, missed with that. Guy was too close, I guess. Ah, fuck yeah. All right. Oh, I didn't. I should have just attacked him. Force a habit. Once I start getting that right, I want to keep getting it right. Oh, right. This guy. Hang on. Let me search these dead bodies before I untie you.
You deserve a medal for that, but take this.
I don't think this game looks great. I think there are parts of it that do look nice, like the the lighting and stuff is okay, but like there's just textures and parts of this world that don't look very good. All right, what were we doing? We're going here.
Inhibitor container detected.
Does it have RTX stuff? Yes, it does. Oh, I can't climb that pipe because I don't have the skill upgrade that lets me jump while I'm climbing. That's fucking, come on. It's just a build. It's not like there's something up there that like is like late game. Oh, you can't be up there yet. It's just there to be a pain in the ass. You know? Oh, can I not climb here? It's... The game's also not great about signaling when there's, like, hey, this is not a route you can take. It does have, it colors in a lot of the, like, hey, here's a platform for you to climb stuff, like all video games seemingly have to do these days. Okay, let's just get up on this roof and figure out where we are. But yeah, this game, I think it's got a bit of a... Like, I don't think they should give you the full parkour tree at the outset of the game. That would be overwhelming. But the speed at which I've been unlocking new movement abilities kind of sucks. Also, the way the game determines when you're inside or outside is really awkward at times, too. Like, because even during the day, if you go inside, that immunity timer will start ticking down. But what it considers to be inside versus outside is weird. I mean, I guess there's a little bit of glow from some UV light somewhere, but...
Hello? Anybody there? Damien sent me. Hello?
What do you want?
Damien sent me. I don't even remember who Damien is.
Wrong address, bud.
But I just talked to him. Damien, he sent me here.
You alone?
Yeah, I'm
Who
alone.
the fuck is Damien?
You better be. Now get in and head downstairs. They'll explain everything. Are you interested or not?
I don't remember who Damien is. I don't remember what story, what side, like where this came from. Drop down. What are we doing? Oh my god. Damien.
Damien sent me. I'm here for the job.
Right. So,
Damien.
you're new around here.
Damien asked that too. What difference does it make?
Boss asked a question.
Now, I'm still trying to figure out why I'm here. Yeah, you're the one dancing around the subject.
Okay. Let's talk about the job then. To do it, it's best that you're not all that well known around the bazaar.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm all that well known.
That's good. That's very good. Looks like we finally found our missing person.
Wait, what are you talking about? What do you want from me?
Let's just say we work for someone that's dying to meet you. Except he won't be the one dying, I don't think.
It's a setup. Oh my god. Oh no.
Fucking bastard.
Such language. Uh-oh, that's gonna do something. Oh great, another one. I need to heal. Can you guys just hang out for a... Here, I can... Oh, this... Well, you're here. What are you doing here, sir? Okay, now let's run out of here. Okay, let's run out... Oh, let's try and... Can we... No, I can't close the door. Okay, let's just try and heal real quick. Just, yeah, walk slowly. We're fine. Okay. Oh, this is one of the weapons I've modded. I see. That guy had nurse mitts. Confronts Damien. Great. Okay, well, at least we'll finally see who this Damien is. Oh, so yeah, you get these opportunity weapons in areas like this where they know you're going to fight somebody. They'll just have, like, here's a bottle and that spear that I picked up and stuff that's, like, just, like, in the moment. Not really an inventory item, per se. We can pulse to figure out, hey, what the hell can we pick up? You know, it's a video game. It has the things a video game has. You know what I mean? A lot of throwing knives in here. Gotta say, was pretty cool when I stuck that dude with that spear in the middle of a fight. I just grabbed it and checked this shit out. Any other doors open? No? Okay. Of course not. Oh. 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 Okay, I think it's probably over here. No? Oh, Jesus. There we go. It's a box. What's in it? A quarterback jersey, some flour. Back to flipping flour. Are these doors open? No. Anything in this? Anything anywhere? Searching through the garbage. Let's see. The gear is sometimes hard to parse. Some gear has straight up armor values, like this has gear armor, but then some of these don't, and in favor of that, they have a bunch of percent bonuses for different stats. And so it's, you know, without really sitting here and thinking about it. Also, it has stuff that's like damage resistance during day is up 4%, which is a terrible idea. Like, consider that, like, that makes it so that the best way, the optimal way to play is that you keep around a set of armor that you change into at night because you want night damage resistance and night XP. And then consider that this inventory interface is fucking slow as shit. Like, no one wants to do that. This quarterback jersey is 4. This is 3, but it has a bunch of bonuses like damage and stuff, so we'll take that. I guess I have not felt the need or desire to really read the stat bonuses on this stuff very much yet. I'm just getting so much gear, and most of it is just kind of whatever. Can you set a preset? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be nice if you could be like, hey, during the day, put this on at night, and now put on my night gear. No, it does not look like you can collect sets together and put them on yourself. It's a good question. It does let you sell all junk. It does have that at least. Hey, another box. Oh, I gotta pick a lock. I also have not really been caring about weapons. I haven't really seen an interface for like repairing a weapon. Like they just break, and so I have not equipped a specific weapon really very often. I've just been like, okay, whatever weapon it's giving me, and then it's okay, that one broke and it automatically picks the next one, and I'm just going to keep swinging, and I don't care. And that's been working out for me pretty well so far.
Hey, you
That's Damien, apparently.
God, you asshole. You set me up.
What? No. I swear, I would never. I was just doing my job.
Dude, I got no idea who this is. I have no idea where I met him and got this quest. Okay, Carl is the guy that runs the town. Damien. Who are you? Okay, you're clearly related to the Bazaar because, like, you know, if one of my options is to tell Carl. Carl is the guy that runs the human, the non-cop faction, the anarchists.
Who are these people? And why were they looking for me?
I don't know, Aiden. You gotta believe me. Please. They just told me to send them anyone who seemed new. They didn't tell me why. I don't have any other choice but to do as they say.
And why is that?
They have anything to do with Lucas's death.
What?
Okay, Lucas is the commander of the cops, and you're trying to find out who killed him. Because so basically, this whole story is you're trying to find your sister.
Terrible. But
And you have a lead that points you in the direction of the city center, which is currently blocked off because this commander got killed. And the cops are on
I
lockdown.
didn't know at first, but I couldn't do anything about it once I found out. I couldn't.
How many, Damien? How many people have you sent to their death?
Stop.
Yeah,
it, Aiden.
Damien.
Stop. I'm sorry. I had to. I'm trapped. Believe me.
I want to kill
They had my
Damien.
brother.
Okay, now you got a sob story. Well, what part is going to result in more video game, right? I mean, the answer is like,
Fast.
I feel like it's always choose the thing that's going to give you more quests and not less.
What they said. I just figured if I did good, they'd eventually release him.
Well, you're an idiot.
I'm being played, and I'm tired of it. I just want my brother back.
It's real easy to have this stance now that I've killed the people that have been extorting you all this time.
To the slaughter, and now I'm supposed to forget that and help you find your brother.
You're mad. I get it. But look at it this way. He may have heard why they're looking for you. If he could tell you, wouldn't you want to find him?
I mean, like, why even have this choice, right? I mean, no.
All right, fine then.
Yes, you can skip
They're all
dialogue.
ready and search the place. Go sign a cliff.
Oh,
Serious?
apparently I've already been to the place that they're trying to send me
You
to
don't think
somehow.
He's not dead, is he?
Don't jump to conclusions.
But where could they be keeping him? Damn it, this is all my fault. I'm such a fool.
Sending people here? That's on you. As for your brother, I'm not certain. And where did you last see him?
We were in East Corian, close to Devil's Bridge, when they attacked us.
Uh-huh.
They took him hostage and have been using me to carry out their orders ever since. I only did this to keep my brother alive, Aiden. I didn't know others would die when this started.
Oh, Damien. I don't need to know more.
And I guess I'll search.
I don't need to go like Devil's Bridge and then have him give one more
You serious?
slow,
You do that for
lumbering
me?
line of dialogue.
Not a chance. I'm doing this so that no one else dies because of you.
That's been the tone of a lot of quests lately.
Don't want to rush you, but my brother is in danger.
Shut up, asshole. It's been a lot of like, you're an idiot, but I'm gonna help you anyway, but you're an idiot. That's been like the tone of a lot of the game. Okay. Oh, that's okay. I spent a skill point on something that lets me hit B as I land from a jump that's a little too far and avoid some fall damage. It has its limits. Fine. Oh, that. Oh, phew, okay. Hey, I jumped around enough to get a parkour point. Hang on, lady. I got to stare at a skill tree for a while. All right. So, yeah, you see, you know, you can do the math yourself, but this is a lot of points. You need 6,500, and I'm only like level 5, and it's, you know, you have to do you have to play a lot to level up, and then you got a player rank over here that I guess is a combination of the parkour and skill level. This game is awkward in like a number of ways, in just a whole bunch of ways, and that's not necessarily a bad thing per se. It just could be better, I guess I would say. Move faster on ledges. That sounds good because just climbing has just been so fucking slow. Like that, you don't want skill points like this where it's like, hey, this thing you're doing sure is tedious. Here's a way to make it less so. Like, that's not a good feeling, especially this many hours into the game, right? It's, yeah, I don't know. Okay, what do I have here? Okay, okay, safe landing. Okay, less fall damage sounds good. That sounds real good for how I've been playing the game. Occasionally you take some fall damage. Doing a Spider-Man leap off of a low obstacle leap forward doesn't actually sound all that useful. It just sounds like one more ranged thing to judge and misjudge. And I don't think it'll be that helpful. Increase speed while going through things like that. That's not the... No, the slide is here. So I'd have to buy this and then this before I get to slide. That sucks. And then you get to... Okay, you can jump out of a slide like a Titanfall. If I spend 3 points in that direction. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so the obstacle thing I'm not really that interested in. A quick turn in the air seems weird, especially if you happen to be playing the game with a mouse. That seems like a ridiculous thing to have a skill point for. Even with a controller, it's not... I don't know. That seems weird. Temporary increase of movement speed... Oh, so that's like a double run. Like run and then run again to get a brief burst of speed. Well, I gotta spend it on something, I guess. I don't... Stealth movement, run while crouched. That actually sounds good, but I would need to spend a point on this first. No, we're gonna get the... You know what? We're gonna get increased... Just it's a super boring skill, but like that's been a pain in the ass, the fall damage stuff. I feel like I've died maybe 5 times and 4 times it's been from just fucking falling. Okay. Okay, let's talk to this lady.
Hey
oh,
there.
I warped behind you.
Rehearsing for the big night?
Where did you come from, handsome?
I heard you, singing.
Don't lie to Lola, sweet cheeks. Bet you thought someone was strangling a cat.
Not at all. I...
See this neck? You shouldn't be able to. Usually,
I don't...
Lola was the grand dame of the bazaar. But until reunited with her beloved mink stole, she is a...
Yeah, I'll go find your mink, lady.
Earlier, a strong gust of wind ripped... I saw it flapping from the scaffolding near the GRE quarantine. Lola is Would you?
Well, we can't have that.
No, indeed. I shall await you at the...
Oh, man. It's not that far. Whoa, were they just like standing there static until I got close enough for them to start animating? Like, oh, we're on. It's a real Truman Show. Oh, missed those bars. Oh, it's cops. I was like, why is there gruff voices on the rooftops? Usually it's just people just like living, loving, bucket naked. Okay, it's up. Okay, so I probably gotta climb up that stupid thing again. Hey, fucker. Oh, wow, you're like running away. That's fun. Oh, I gotta get... What about your ass? Oh, hi, sir. This is the dumbest chase I've ever been in. Oh, you fell and died and I win. How do you feel about that, dumbass? Stupid. Yeah, now I have your cigarettes. Stupid game. Inhibitor container detected. That voice will come up and let you know when you're near a container that contains one of the items that let you upgrade your stamina and health. Oh, I gotta turn and then do this and then climb here and... I have not found the climbing part of this game to be terribly engaging. They try to build, you know, kind of climbing puzzles around the windmills.
Almost had it.
Almost had what? Wait. Oh, I see. That was the thing. It's going up there. All right. Okay. I thought it was just going to be on top anyway, so I'm not really. I got... Okay. All right.
Oh, and it's gone again.
Oh, who could have guessed? I don't think this is something I have to legit catch. I think it's just something that's going to end up in a spot, right? I mean... Can I actually climb this? Yes. Do I have the stamina to climb it, is the question. Or am I about to just take a buttload of fall damage? Can I stand on this dish? Oh, this is going to go bad for me. Okay. So which way do we have to...
Inhibitor container nearby.
Okay. I don't believe this is Troy Baker. It said it was someone named Jonah Scott, I believe is the name of the voice actor here. But I also spent a good chunk of time saying, boy, that sounds a lot like Troy Baker. Oh, oh, geez. Okay, so apparently I was standing on a satellite. Oh, okay, there's like a platform here. Okay. Got it.
Got it. Oh, this looks more like squirrel than mink. Well, I'd better get to the bazaar and give this to Lola.
All right. Those mattresses are the haystacks of this game, but it does not automatically put you in them. So wish me luck. You have a little bit of air control. Oh, that was good. What was that? Frickin' Matrix zombies. Oh, still doing it, huh? Okay. You okay? You all right? Everything cool? No? I've been fighting a fair amount in this game, but like there's you do a lot of stealth stuff and parkour stuff, and so I feel like combat XP has actually been a little bit tough to come by. So I find myself doing some of the military convoy things and some of the other missions that just are going to like directly put you in combat. Not because the rewards are any good, because they're super not. It's just been so that I have an excuse to maybe unlock more of that skill tree, and that's been, yeah, I don't know. Like this feels like a bunch of systems that don't fit well together, or as well as they should. You know, it's like it's a collection of ideas that don't quite work out. That's my take on it so far. I think more than anything else, it's, you know, it's not bad. Whatever. It's whatever, right? It's. You know what this game is, right? I mean, I feel like this is a game you can look at the melee combat, look at the skill tree, and look at a little bit of the story interactions, and you'll know, I think, if this game is speaking to you at all or not. Here's a safe area, kind of some shops, some other stuff here in the bazaar. Give this lady her stupid mink.
Oh, here you go.
I think the voice acting and the writing is not great.
My precious mink.
But
you are truly sent from above. Lola is complete once more.
My big problem with the voice acting, right, is
Do you wish Lola to reward you with a song?
absolutely not. No, we're gonna hear the song.
Why not?
I sleep and I dream of your love. You were sent from
This is good. I mean, that's the joke, right?
like a soft turtle dove.
Uh-huh.
I whip your hands on my hips.
Oh, it gets dirty. All right.
My heart doth. Are you not hypnotized? Are you not enthralled by Lola's voice?
My Lola voice. Oh, I am. Let's be.
I am.
Such a and a terrible liar. But Lola appreciates your kindness.
Fuck you.
You deserve a more Take this with Lola's deepest gratitude.
Thanks.
Was it anything actually good? Take this, some XP. Oh, 250. That's, you know, hey, that ain't nothing. Let's go sell valuables. No, that's another 200. That's not that much. So, yeah, you know, you can buy weapons here that are going to be, like, level appropriate from the looks of things. In the 700 range here. But I don't... none of this has seemed vital. And then from the Craft Master, you can buy your blueprints. This just stuff has not seemed... I mean, I should probably get some more weapon mods. Flame Shaft. And Venom Tip. That's what they call me. But see these upgrades over here. I need to get those infected trophies. Oh, I'll only upgrade your blueprints if you bring me zombie heads. Like, what? Fucking sicko. All right. Okay, let's take one more last look at the inventory here. And then go do this main story mission. So my big problem with the writing, like I was saying, is so Aiden here, your guy, there's two, it's very clear that there are two sides to this, right? It's going to be the, like, you start using your binoculars to find water towers, and the hint on the water tower is like, you can say what faction gets this, and you're like, oh, okay. And this is a resource fight between the peacekeepers and the people that live here. And so it's pretty clear that all the choices you're going to make seem to be around that, which is stuff that they showed pre-release, and now I'm starting to wonder, if you think about the size of this map, okay, we got a whole nother area over here. So I assume that if we get out of when we finally get to the point where we find the guy's killer and they open up this area, we'll be able to get into the city center. Okay, so this is a whole other section. So at least there's that. But it seems almost like like, hey, that's going to be the big choice you make here in Act 1, and then you move on to the next act over here, and maybe there'll be a similar do you want to do this or that kind of choice? I don't know. Does this map stretch out in any other directions? Doesn't look like it. That might be it. So this area looks very empty, but I don't know. IGN said this was worse than Cyberpunk. I will grant you I have not played this game to completion, but I strongly disagree based on my personal experience with Cyberpunk. This has not been super buggy. You saw that glitchy zombie. That's been about the extent of it so far. But again, like, the game's been patched like a bunch over the course of this last week. So if they played it, there was a bugged quest on all platforms that they fixed. That I did not get to that quest before it was fixed. So I did not experience that. But I've been playing pretty much exclusively on PC and haven't really. I just haven't really run into any major problems. I want to go down into here and see if there's a way, because is there a way for me to actually unlock fast travel? It doesn't look like it. But what is actually down here? A collectible tape. Doesn't look like much. Doesn't look like... Oh, well. Okay, so I must be able to get that open at some point and get back there. Yeah, I guess maybe the fast travel stuff just is not open yet, which is a bummer because I am getting really tired of navigating this area. Why did the music... Nothing's chasing me. Okay, so, sorry. Back to my point about the writing and the voice dialogue. So you have these two factions, and you will take on quests for both of them. Personally, I've already made up the decision that the cop faction sucks. They will do things to try to make that more difficult as time goes on, because honestly, the other faction seems completely inept, and it seems like if they were in control, everyone would die, which I believe is exactly what they said about the game pre-release. That would be the decision you would basically make. And it's got some stealth here. Oh, I guess there was... I don't know. I guess there was some survivor back there that was dying, and he died. So I have made up my own headcanon for what my character will do. Most likely. Unless there's a major change in the plot. Kind of what I intend to... how I intend to play it. And so with the first time you meet the cops, you are trying to infiltrate one of their bases, and then you get taken, they catch you. And so you're interrogated, all this other stuff. And they go like, oh, you're a new guy here, or whatever. And then they let you out, whatever. And then you start taking on jobs for them. In my head, there's no way in which this character would be like, oh yeah, I'll definitely do jobs for you. But that is exactly how it's written, because the game doesn't know how you're going to play it. Like, the dialogue felt a little too... the line delivery from the main character was a little too eager to help the cops for how I've been thinking about this character and how to play the game. And so, no part of my play style, no part of my...
A lot of bodies. Sophie, I'm sorry.
I knew those motherfuckers would betray us. Fuck them, Aiden. Kill them all.
Fuck them. Fuck them all. Like this guy? Where? Just these fucking guys? All right.
This bites.
You serious? Who do we have here?
What's up? World's ending. Better get a mohawk.
You're all out. I got something for
Do ya?
Eat this, fucker.
Oh, look at you.
I made it. There are no survivors.
Fucking animals. Find the crystals. Susie had them.
So just, yeah, the storytelling just hasn't really fit with like, you know, my view of the characters, which is never a good thing. But I don't know how you actually account for that because, again, they don't know.
Susie?
Maybe you're going to be like, oh, these cops are awesome.
They took Carl
What? Where?
to their camp. We must...
Susie? Susie, where are the crystals? Susie? Sophie, I found Susie. She's dead.
Or, I mean, dying. She's not. I mean, she's like she's pretty much done. But like...
Now her. Damn.
Damn.
Could have done.
But I found some stuff.
Except that I sent them there.
Joe's men have kidnapped Carl. And I don't see these crystals.
Oh, okay. I guess I should have healed up, huh?
What?
The goon. Huge, ugly motherfucker.
He's slow. Just be careful. Search the other bodies, Aiden. Maybe the crystals are still there.
Oh, fuck. Great. All right. Get out of my way. I mean, can I even win this fight, I wonder? Like, they made sure to put zombies on all the corpses to make this a thing you had to do. Oh, whatever. I mean... The combat against the zombies is not very nuanced. Some of them, the faster ones, will try to duck and dodge out of way of your strikes. But for the most part, you just run up, swing on them like 5 times, and that's it. At least ones that are at or below your level. Oh, hey, you're there. Huh? Hi. You got crystals? No? You got rags? Oh, I bet none of them will have crystals. Because why would they leave the crystals and steal and kidnap the guy, right? They want the crystals. You can kick guys, so you can kick them onto these spikes, which, let's see if we can... That was weirdly uneventful. Look, they can't all be Bloodstorm, you know what I mean? Can I even fight this fucker? I wonder. I mean, he's got a life bar. He says he's level 1 and I'm level 2, so like. Thank you. We make a good team, dog. Hi. Hello, sir. Pardon me. Excuse me. Oh, that's okay. I thought that he was getting knocked back from that other zombie, not that that was going to be an attack. Hang on. Let me wrap up this arm. Oh, yeah, you got... Okay, you're just going to keep hitting me. Shock him. Did that get him? Is he down? Where does he go? Did he disappear? Do I not get to loot that body? Because that... What the fuck just happened? Where'd that thing go? Okay. No? No? Yeah. Infected trophy unique. Okay. I just want blueprints. Get the fuck off.
I'm nothing to you. Please, let me go.
Oh, weird. They didn't have the crystals.
Sophie, everything's been taken.
The crystals that you keep talking about how valuable they are. They didn't leave them behind. Who could have guessed? Wait. Oh, am I actually out of weapons? Interesting.
Let's meet Jack and Joe's camp on the roof by the overpass. We're gonna go after Carl and our crystals. Jack and Joe.
Or do I have to, Okay. Select. Oh, okay. So, okay. You do have to still... That's... I wish it would just automatically fill the stuff from your inventory here. Let's put flame and fire on this one.
Aiden, how's it going? You alive, man? Fuck, I'm getting sentimental. I haven't said that to anyone since my 3rd divorce.
I appreciate it, but don't get your hopes up. Not the marrying kind.
Learn anything about the commander's murder?
I heard Sophie's brother mention something about Lucas's death. That's all so far. Now they have a bigger problem. The bandits you mentioned, they took Carl hostage.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm helping Sophie get him back.
Good. Gain her trust.
Like
Might also help us find out what they know.
You know, it's a video game, but like the number of things I've had to do and just like done without question in service of like, I want to find my sister and get to the city center. Like the connection, the connective tissue between these quests often feels very loose. I don't want to do a night quest right now, lady. Randomly, some boxes will require you to do a QuickTime event to open them. I've used the accessibility options to make that a hold instead of a tap, because fuck taps. Who's with me? This freaking guy.
Hey, Herman. Where's Sophie? Hey, why were you on the mission? Friends could have used you. Okay. I guess that means
Best dialogue in the game so far. Oh, do I have to... Is this a night mission? Yeah, I don't know. The first Dying Light was cool, but I feel like it was a similar thing where like it started real slow, and like by the end of it, you were like, "Oh, I'm way into this." And so to start back at like, this is very slow, and the progression to get the movement options you want is just a little underwhelming. Oh, so now we're playing. So whenever you go to sleep, not whenever, but you know, there's been multiple times where you've gone to sleep and then had these flashbacks about your sister and the experiments they did and blah, blah, blah. There's a guy you want revenge against, and you know, they try to pull some like, these kids are being experimented on strings very early on.
Mia, where are you?
And I don't know.
Oh no. No.
I just don't feel like these parts of the story have worked very well. Like,
Fucking Joe will pay for what they did.
Like maybe that pays off. I don't know.
I had a bad feeling about it from the start. I had a feeling Carl's plan sucked, and yet I let him lead.
I'm hoping that like there's an option here to just let Carl die and let this lady take over, because she seems more capable.
You think Jack and Joe could have had something to do with Lucas's murder?
Joe, perhaps. He's a total psycho and a thief. He knew the peacekeepers would hang him but Jack wouldn't let him.
Don't beat yourself.
If I had listened to myself, we'd have water at...
You were just doing your job. You were following...
Yeah, but I won't...
I see. Why didn't you send her? They wouldn't have stood a...
Him? He's strong, but as helpless as a child.
He's one damn big child.
You don't understand. Herman's almost deaf. He used to be my mother's bodyguard. He's been around us as long as I can remember. And after she died, he stayed close to us. One time, the lights in my shelter went out. The infected broke through a window. Herman blocked the path and tossed a grenade into a nearby infected. He survived the explosion, but lost his hearing. In a face-to-face, a killer combination, especially for him. That's why I prefer to keep an eye on him.
Okay.
From now on, I'm following my gut. I watch.
If you'd hurried back there, maybe some of our guys would have made it. I thought a pilgrim like you was supposed to run like a fucking gazelle.
Barney, shut
This guy sucks.
What? If he'd have made it in time to help, we'd be having a party, not a wake. In case you change your mind.
He can be a real pain in the ass. But we'll do something good for the city one day.
Yeah, like killing this guy.
Birdie, to your health.
I don't like. Birdie was the guy that this guy sent off the anyway. But
if you manage to take out those bandits,
Jack Cock and Joe Cunt.
Wow.
You think killing Messieurs Cock and Cunt will change something?
Wow.
Death usually changes a lot in a person's life. Carl was wrong. We should have gone after them right away.
Why was that in a single quote?
But right or wrong, we have to help him. He's one of us. We'll rescue him and retrieve the crystals from Jack and Joe. Besides, I won't let them get away with killing my people. Go see Alberto. He can fix stuff like that on the spot.
Thanks.
Oh, well, that was a case where I skipped a line that was, okay, apparently my radio's on the fritz, maybe.
Aitor here. Leave, but make sure no one sees you. You two make a pretty pair, Aiden. I'm on the roof nearby. We have to talk.
Okay.
Now.
So is this a spot? This is probably a spot where there's a decision point. Maybe this will be our first real decision point.
I swear, I'll gut them.
Because the guy that just called me on the radio is the head of the cops. Or the guy I've been talking to that's part of the cops, I guess. Oh, let's just go to it. I was going to chase down that infected and try to get another trophy, but like, come on, let's just go. Let's just go.
Are you just gonna stand there?
What do you want?
I don't like what's going on here, Aiden. First, Jack and Joe's bandits killed Carl's people. Now Sophie's getting ready to retaliate.
Uh-huh, mm-hmm.
You're not a part of that, are you?
But you said you wanted me to get close to them.
I'm gonna search Sophie's camp. That's why I came to warn you. Rumors have started. You found the Lazarus for me. They may suspect you of being a PK spy.
That doesn't seem like it. They seem happy to take whatever help is offered.
So they say. But those people hate us, Aiden. Along with anyone who works with us. So if they do suspect, especially someone like Sophie...
I can handle them.
Lucas thought so too, and look how he ended up. Be a pity if I found you in a ditch somewhere, with a piece of your hide cut out.
You came here just to warn me?
You helped me with the Lazarus. And I take care of my allies.
Wow, the cops are
Sophie's
nice.
just fighting for water, that's all. I don't think she suspects anything.
You think so? She hates the peacekeepers. She blames us for not helping the bazaar, and for her mother's death. So when we start questioning her people, you better be careful.
Thanks for the warning.
You gain any intel for our investigation?
Sophie's also wondering who killed Lucas.
What else would she say? They know if we can prove they killed Lucas, it'll be a bloodbath. Find out from Sophie when she's planning the attack. Keep me informed where you are. Be careful.
I just don't want to do this anymore. I'm having a hard time staying engaged with this story. All right, I guess that we're gonna go do this thing. Let's go see what this next thing is, and then we'll call it a day. Can I make it over there? What? How am I? Okay, got caught in that tree. Can I do this? Seems like it. Nope, can't do that, but I can do that. Can I grab that? Okay. Could I not just kill that cop? No, I that's probably not a combat zone. They've been pretty careful to not let you kill or attack any of the story relevant characters.
It looks like Sophie's not here. I better look for her.
Must be. Dad, it's still early.
All right. Oh, ask around. Okay, do I have to
talk?
I'm looking for Sophie. Where'd she go?
Said she had important business to attend. If you came to find out if I have a boyfriend, I don't.
Well.
Which doesn't mean you have the slightest chance with me. Because you don't.
Oh.
If you think I was interested in whether you have a boyfriend, I wasn't.
Oh.
Which doesn't mean if you change your mind about my chances, I'll change my mind too.
Oh God, my head hurts.
Why? What brings you?
Did you take care of Barney today? That guy is like a neon sign that reads Big Trouble.
Right.
That fire does not look good. It's not a good looking graphical effect. It doesn't, like the wood just, whatever.
Hey, have you seen Sophie?
Sophie!
She went.
Exact.
Thanks.
Wait! Something's wrong with the... not working with the... It's broken. That... oh.
Dad's asking if there's something wrong with your radio?
Oh, it hisses sometimes, but as long as it works, no point messing with it.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure. Call me Aiden.
Vincenzo. Aiden? How do you become a pilgrim?
Uh-huh.
Does that mean you're a murderer?
Vincenzo! Why?
Dad, I'm asked... Will you tell me?
I'm not that exciting. I've had to kill people, but I'm not a murderer. All being a pilgrim is to me now is a means to an end.
To what end?
Vincenzo!
To find the only family I've ever known.
Did you?
Not yet. But I might be close.
I hope you succeed. I'd never found Federico.
Who?
Federico. He disappeared like the other kids.
Oh, hey.
Because of those fucking tests.
Tests? You mean GRE tests?
You heard that when they built the walls, they were trying to create a vaccine here?
See, the vaccine. It's all about the vaccine. That's having that be the undercurrent of all this, with how the last couple of years have gone, it's not really helped either. It's just a certain amount of just like, I'm so... I mean, it's a game about a lockdown and vaccine development and all this other stuff. And I was like, and everyone's got to stay inside. And
there were others?
2 girls disappeared from the building next door.
And none of them have ever...
No, but based on... Federico had been in the hospital. His mother was told that some GRE doctor had ordered blood tests. But they wouldn't tell her why. A week after he was released from the hospital, he was gone.
Do you remember this doctor's name?
No one knew. And no one at the hospital would say.
we already know the doctor's name. And we already know that he's in this city.
Then everything went.
It's like the intro to the game. It's like, oh, here's this guy that I'm probably going to have to kill near the end of the game.
After that, some of the kids were sighted in the central loop. But not Federico. Every day,
I hope he's alive.
Okay. You got a stash. You can put inventory items in it. You know, again, it's a video game. it has the things that you think a video game should have. Oh, it turns out she was right here this whole time. Where's Sophie? We got to ask everybody about the fire. It's right here. Come on, video game. Well. All right, let's just see what happens next here, and then we'll probably call it a day. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out.
How's your radio? Working now?
Sometimes it works. Sometimes, no. Roll the dice.
Susie, Logan, I swear I'll tear them apart and eat the pieces!
God, that guy sucks.
Ralph! To your health! I love you.
What now?
Do you remember the beginning of the fall, Aiden?
Vaguely.
I remember it as if it were yesterday.
Okay.
We'd been defending the church against infected for some time. She was losing dozens of people every day. She was keeping everyone alive while, eventually, she was injured and made me promise to look after my brother. After that, she appointed Carl as her successor, with me at his side. You'll grow up to be a...
She was wrong.
I've been thinking like that all my life. But not anymore. Now I understand my mother. You have to be ruthless to be a leader. I wasn't ready then. I am now.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
And I know what loss is like.
It feels like they're trying to like sway things back and forth a little bit here, and like, okay, what? Oh, I'll tell her
About my sister.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe you don't have to be. We'll find out.
That's why you came to town. For her.
Yeah.
Sophie, we have to talk.
Time to act. The quicker we do this, the less prepared Jack and Joe will be.
Aiden. And we started on the wrong foot.
Oh, man.
Courage.
Should you be drinking this much before the mission, Barney?
Me? I got the toughest liver in...
Yeah, I think by having this guy super suck and having the cop be less sucky than this guy, there's an element of like, okay, maybe the choice is not as clear cut, even on a moral, forget the moral level, right? Like, ah, fuck this guy. All right, let's stop here. Let's stop here. The game does have co-op. I have not tried that at all, because the servers for that just went up this morning, which, you know what? I'm not gonna lie here. Makes some of the reviews with scores on them seem a little weird to me. Okay, let's just turn this back on because it's fun. So that's gonna do it. That's Dying Light 2. It's out Friday. That was the PC version, pretty much turned all the way up, and it's coming to PlayStation 5, and you know it's coming to consoles, multiple generations of consoles. I don't know what it looks like on the previous generation of consoles, but I feel like on the PC with it turned all the way up, it doesn't look awesome. So that's DLSS set to quality. That's ray tracing. That was boom, 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 boom. Pretty much as turned up as it'll get, running at 1440p, and then downscale to 1080 to stream out and all that other stuff. So, you know, it is what it is there. But oh, you thought we were on PS? No, that was not the console versions, as I understand it, have the option to run at 4K 30 or 1080 60, and those don't sound like good options to me personally. But I have not tried the console versions yet. I probably will at some point. But yeah, I don't. It's there's elements, there's like little bits and pieces there where you're like, oh, this is cool, like it's all recognizable as a very standard type of open world video game with that type of combat and that type of melee combat, the block and swing, the perfect block into stagger, like all that stuff. You know, it ain't brand new. That's maybe my biggest problem with it is, you know, this is 12-ish hours in or something like that, and you know, it just doesn't feel like it's doing anything different at all. Like if you liked the first game, it is kind of more of that. But I think the writing and stuff has been so off-putting, and the character work has been a drag. And then just the world, it's just a bunch of side stuff, and none of it really stands out. There hasn't really been awesome writing around the side quests that I've seen so far. And granted, you know, there's 490 more hours for me to see. So maybe hour 435 is where it really picks up. but I don't know if I'm going to get. I don't know how much more of this I'm going to play. It's fine. Seems fine. I don't want to, I think that plenty of people will really enjoy it, right? Like they'll get into every bit of those systems and they're like, okay, I'm a fiend for checking off all these side quests. I'm a fiend for getting all of these skill trees filled out and stuff like that. Like people played that first game probably 400 or 500 hours. They kept updating it for a good long time. And I don't necessarily think that there are parts of this game that are good, right? It's just the way it fits together feels very off to me. The pacing, the scaling of the XP, the skills that you have at the outset in terms of how the parkour works and how rapidly or how long it takes to get things that feel like they are just part of the basic movement set, like a slide and some of that other stuff. You just have to do too much to get there. And as a result, the movement just feels a little clunkier than you want because you have to fill out that whole skill tree, or not the whole thing, but more pieces of it for it to feel good. And that's not fun. I don't think that's fun. So, like other people are going to like be able to get over that hump. And I feel like I got over some part of that hump in my time with the game where it's like, yeah, this is all right. This is okay. But there's still it's just rough enough on the pacing front and on the movement and combat, like just every little bit of it that I'm just like, there's other stuff to play right now. But yeah, they said they're going to support it for, I don't know, however many years, 5 years or something. They have some ridiculous roadmap for it. And they supported that first game for a good long time. And I remember coming back to it years after release and going like, oh, this is awesome. Like I kind of bounced off the first game when it first came out, but like going back to it, I was like, oh, this is great. And I had a really good time playing through it. And I wonder if this will be a similar situation where you'll be like, oh, once they have some more time to iron it out. I mean, it already got delayed and all that. And again, in the last week, it's had patches that have fixed pretty key quest bugs and stuff like that in it. At least reading their patch notes, I didn't encounter too much in the game myself. It's run fine. I'll say actually it ran a little bit rough before the new NVIDIA drivers came out and the DLSS options and stuff like that. So like when the day we got it and I installed it, I was like, this frame rate is a little, but a couple patches later, runs fine. For me, that's PC games, right? But that's Dying Light 2. And that's Dying Light 2. I don't know. I'm not. It is not getting its claws into me, I guess I would say. But I see a situation where if I put another 20 hours into it, maybe I would unlock the stuff that would make me like it more. And that's a bad feeling. that's doesn't the idea of having to play that much of the game for just the movement and combat and stuff to feel like basically complete. I don't know that I'm going to do that. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't. Either way, take care out there, and we'll see you soon.